YOLO, what's going on, everybody? Definitely want to come back out here and do another video tonight. Just a quick update. Look at the price charts. Was watching the daily candle close tonight. Held that $1.10 close, roughly in that $1.11 area where we've been pretty adamant on our channel about. We've had a resistance support line there for several months now. So we'll talk about that. We see some interesting numerology around some dates that have just passed and one coming up that I've been keeping an eye on esoterically, numerology, gematria wise. Gonna touch on that. So we'll go ahead and get started. I won't drag this intro out too long. Y'all know what it is. Just another predictive, preemptive program that we do each and every day. Transition. Boom. And I'm going to start out right here with the esoteric laws around numerology and gematria to help us understand understand these markets. I do think it's very valuable. I'm blessed to have been able to come across this knowledge from only one source in the world, and I soak it in. We see right here August 27th, 2021. When we put it in the calculator, it gives us a date with 22 numerology, which is very, very symbolic to our number one holding in our portfolio. XRP gives us 22. We know when we type XRP in and we use all ciphers, well, we get a super match in 4 or more ciphers of 22. Very symbolic. And we know what that comes back to, you guys. It always leads us back to who I do believe runs the show of the world with the Jesuits, 22. So we always keep this in mind. Was definitely looking at that date as we take a look at XRP price chart on that day. Real quick, we did see a green day, a very volume wise day for XRP. We had a good pump for the day. Again, on a date with 22 numerology. Not surprising. So again, as we go back here and we go to the next day, August 28, 2021, when you take your trusty calculator out and you go 8 plus 28 plus 20 plus 21, it gives you a 77 numerology. Again, the 22, the 77, the 11, the 33, the 44, the 55, 66, all of these master numbers, these angel numbers, the 111, the 222, 333, all of these numbers I do believe are very important and very powerful to the occult. Again, occult mean hidden. We do it again. We can also do that date numerology by doing 8 plus 28 plus this year alone, 21, and boom. How'd I do it? 8 plus 28 plus 21. Definitely did not give me 76. Trying to remember how I got that, adding it up, and I forgot to write that down, but it got a 76, which equaled to be again a tie to Ripple 76 when I added this date up differently. Again, I keep an eye out on those things that tie us back to our number one investment, our number one holding. As we take a look into the zodiac sign change that we're just entering into from Leo, we know was very important last month. Leo being the lion had very numerologic, symbolic ties, synchronistic ties to XRP, giving us the 32 in numerology. We transitioned into Leo during the 32nd week of the year. So again, very important, living by the code, the numbers. We know 32 in Ripple numerology, reverse full reduction there, ties us into Leo. Leo being the lion, giving us 23, 58, and 22 matching numerology with XRP. We also get the 15 in Chaldean with Leo, 15 in Chaldean with XRP. Just I think very, very important. As we transition out of Leo though into Virgo, we're seeing some more ties that I'm going to talk about in a minute with some, again, upcoming dates. September 1st that you can read two ways right here. For those of you that don't know, September 1st is the 7th month of the year, first day. And you don't know that the Gregorian calendar is nothing but a fake scam calendar given to the peasants, the peons, the sheeple of the world, then start doing your research on the calendar. Red pill there. But we'll talk more about that in the sevens in a minute. Again, as we added August 28th up, 8 plus 28 plus 20 plus 21, it gave us the 77. We know we're in the 77th year anniversary of the Bretton Woods Conference. Very symbolic date there. We know we're in the 7th Shemitah, and we've got a Shemitah coming up on September the 7th. September the 8th. No, the 7th, I'm sorry. Rosh Hashanah starts on the 6th and finishes on the 8th. So you've got the Shemitah starting September 8th this year. So I just think a very turmoil year for finances is coming up for, September of 21 to September of 22 as we see this sabbatical year take place. Something I'm definitely keeping an eye on. I'll go to clean page here. We'll talk about that because, again, with Virgo giving us the 71, which is September 1st, or the 19 in Chaldean, which is the first day of September written in the Gregorian calendar. Again, we're the only country in the world that writes our month first before our date. You can read it either or, depending on your knowledge on the calendars. But again, 77th anniversary year of the Bretton Woods Conference. We see a 77 date numerology just passed. September 1st. September 1st to September 7th is 1 full week, 7 days to the start of the Shemitah. 7 times 7, which gives you 4950, is the Jubilee year. We know 7, sept equals 7. We also know that septum in Latin equals 7. So again, very important, I think. We see the 35th week. We're in the 35th week, the tide of the 35th week as we transition into Virgo. Just, I think, very symbolic to watch out for. Also, we know that the 8/29, which was just yesterday, gave us the 24. We know Helios also gives us the 24. Helios, who is the sun, gives us 24, tying us in there. I think that was, pretty key to watch out for. And as well as September 1st, we see 9/1. Sorry, 9/1, 2021. Gives us the 15. 15 ties us into what? XRP 15. We see a bunch of very bullish days around 15 all the time. As we transition from the 14th into the 15th week of the year back in April, we saw a bullish price increase. We've had multiple bullish days on a 15-date numerology, which is why I'm looking out for September 1st, 2021. We know Bitcoin historically takes a September 3rd dump into the middle of September. So I'm, calling for a possible reaccumulation period. We'll talk about that when we look at the price charts. But when you add that date up using your trusty calendar, you're getting the 78. Let's clear that out. As we add August 28th up, which just passed also, you got the 78, which tied us into cryptocurrency with 78, and then the 24 that tied us back into Helios, that tied us back into the August 28, 24 numerology date. Just very important dates that I was looking out for, keeping an eye on. That just about does that. Well, also September 1st, I'm definitely keeping an eye on that. We know Virgo, its sign ruler of Virgo is Mercury. 9/1, September 1st is a Wednesday, which is miércoles, the day of Mercury. Mercury in numerology gives you the 103. Okay, well, we know that sums to 13, but we also know 103 is the 27th prime number. Ripple equals 27 in the Chaldean cipher in numerology. I just think this is very powerful, September 1st, to keep an eye on. I do think it will be the top for the final top for our microcycle that we've been going through. Again, right now we've seen a top on August 15th, which was the 50-year anniversary, the Jubilee date of the Nixon shock, the last monetary change 50 years ago from the gold standard to the petrodollar. I mean, none of this is surprising that we see a microcycle top, and we've been down and sideways consolidating since then. Again, we retested the 382 Fibonacci retracement level for XRP, held support right above the 55 double exponential moving average. Right now, we've fallen below the 21 exponential moving average. So definitely keeping an eye on that. I'm definitely hoping to hold support on this 55, but I do also think that with these Bollinger Bands, they've gotten really tight again lately. I think they'll continue to do that, and we might hold support at the bottom side. If not, you've got both your 200, your 55 exponential moving average right here, which I would like to see get above both your 200s, and then we would almost be in full bullish posture. And then if we get these moving averages slanted upways, this 8, this 13, another bullish cross of that, well, I do think we'll see all-time highs. I mean, this has just been working out for several months now. We've called a lot of this from doing hard work, due diligence, and it's just a long hurry up and wait situation. Again, I've called for a potential reaccumulation period, and that's what this has been this entire time. We see our 200 exponential moving average setting right here at roughly 81 cents. 81 tying us in so many times on our channel in numerology to Venus. Okay? Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, the Sun, the Moon is what I do believe runs this realm of life that we live in. So I pay attention to it. Astrology, things they don't teach us. Okay? So pay attention. Live by the code. Become a glitch in the matrix. Again, we've fallen underneath this $1.10, $1.11 where I have it. Depending on where you have it, but I've got it at $1.11. We're right underneath that, what I would call resistance level now. We've been holding it as support, fell below it a few times, a few candle body closes below it. I do think we're just teetering with this while we build support to treat it as support and move up in these Fibonacci retracements as we continue to do hopefully a full 4236 Fibonacci retracement level all the way to roughly $7. And I do believe we'll break it. I believe we'll hit 7 to 10 this year. 14 maybe, 15 maybe numerology wise, and maybe 27 at the highest, depending on the money inflow that comes into the markets. Point blank period. I'm pretty much going to sign out of this one. I was just going to do a quick update. I'm just coming out here to let you know that I think it's doing well. As we look at Solana, I've been pretty transparent on sharing my status in this holding. We finally broken the 618. I'm looking for a retest of support anytime soon, and we may not get it. I think it could climb up, continue to break these levels before it goes into a bear market. Who knows? Only time will tell. I took 25%. We've got 50% of our holdings left. We've capitulated, or still holding some of the cash to capitulate into XRP and XLM. Point blank, period. That's what this coin was always for. That's what we're using it for. Quick cash, ready to go. XDC, it's retesting a Fibonacci retracement level. I do believe 22 cents and the 1618 is in the near distant future. As we retested this 786, I do think things are looking bullish in the near distant future to come. We'll see what happens next. September 1st, again, I do think would be a very big day for cryptocurrency. We'll have to wait and see. And I think September 3rd to the middle of September, we could see a pullback. I do not think the moon cycles will fall into exact pattern here. I do still think we'll be bullish near the beginning of September, just not quite 3 to 5 days before, on, or after. I think this would be an energy reset type of situation like we experienced around the two eclipses. We'll just have to wait and see how this takes place. But all that being said, again, we're waiting to see and watch ADA take more movement upwards, and it's not going to be ready to go. I'm going to have to reload it. I ain't looked at it in a minute. ADA is still doing its thing, I'm waiting to see it break $3, hopefully to see it hit 350, 346 roughly, is my next target range for, actually my first initial profit takings out of it for real. I've been holding since under 10 cents on ADA, so again, we're getting ready to take profits, hold USDC, or capitulate into gold, silver, or XLM and XRP. Point blank, period. So with all that being said, I'm probably going to sign out of this one, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Take care. None of this was financial advice, just me documenting my journey into the digital decade and the new quantum financial system, the evolution of money, and the greatest transition we will ever witness in our lifetimes. And I'll see you in the next one. God bless.